Is it time to buy or sell the QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore the QQQ ETF in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive a complimentary price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies around the world today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 2.49. Let's take a look at the ETF's performance during this period. The ETF has seen a gain of 5.97%. This translates to an average return of 0.21% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a strong upward trend in the short term, indicating further potential for growth within this trend. The present 3-month trend points to a potential change of approximately 23.93% over the next 3 months, suggesting a possible return ranging from 18.75% to 26.43%. In terms of the longer horizon, our analysis over the next 12 months suggests a projected change of about 7.96%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 16.72% and 8.71% over the coming year. This translates to a future price estimate between $460 and $600.44. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, QQQ ETF price up 0.0543% on Tuesday. The QQQ ETF price gained 0.0543% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, rising from $552.03 to $552.33. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 0.534% from a day low at $551.07 to a day high of $554.01. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 3.89% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 9 million shares, and in total, 36 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $19.740 billion. It is important to note that falling volume on rising prices can indicate divergence, which may serve as an early warning about potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $557.21, and the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price is 0.87%, or $4.88, below the 52-week high of $557.21, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. The Nasdaq 100 has officially entered a new bull market as of today, July 8, 2025, indicating positive momentum for technology stocks, which are major components of the Invesco QQQ exchange-traded fund. This development is particularly significant as it suggests a stronger investor sentiment towards the technology sector, driven by giants like Nvidia, Microsoft, and Apple. This bullish trend could lead to increased inflows into the QQQ, potentially elevating its stock price in the short term. However, recent tariff threats have introduced a level of uncertainty, negatively impacting market indexes and potentially cooling investor enthusiasm. Analysts caution that this may create a volatile environment that could lead to corrections, particularly as some market observers note overbought conditions. On a brighter note, a massive tax cut and spending bill have passed legislative hurdles, which may serve as additional catalysts for growth by bolstering corporate earnings. The ongoing artificial intelligence boom is expected to fuel significant capital expenditures, contributing to a robust long-term outlook for the QQQ and its holdings. Investors need to stay vigilant, balancing the optimistic buoyancy from legislative support and technology innovations against the potential pitfalls of geopolitical tensions and market corrections in the nearer term. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, June 26, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade with the hold action. On Tuesday, June 10, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark gave QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Monday, June 9, 2025, it was reported that Edward Jones assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, June 3, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark gave QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, May 30, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a buy grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for the QQQ. The QQQ exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the fund. Additionally, there's a general buy signal based on the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at $551.11 and at $531.63. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. On the last trading day, volume decreased despite an increase in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The exchange-traded fund should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 3, 2025, and so far, the fund has declined by 0.635%. Further decline is suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 12 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 52 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 48 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 52 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 40 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 31 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $513.04 and $466. There is a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the fund may then fall to the next support level. In this instance, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $513.04. If this support is broken, the next level from accumulated volume will be at $466 and $446.18. Generally, the exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. During the last day, the fund moved $2.94 between its high and low, or 0.534%. For the last week, the exchange-traded fund has experienced a daily average volatility of 0.89%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might suggest either low expectations for the company's future or that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, which could present a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $555.86. If you do not own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a strategic point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ faces its first support level at $513.04. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $533.72, representing a decline of 3.37%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily movements, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for QQQ ETF to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 9th of July, we expect QQQ to open higher by 14 cents, starting at $552.47. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.